Tributary. Good morning, children. Today in Social Science in Geography, in Class 9, we will continue the chapter Physical Features of India. Now, today, the Northern Plains. First of all, this is the plain formed by the interplay of three major river systems, that is the river Indus, the river Ganga, and the Brahmaputra river, along with their tributaries. So, this Northern Plain has these three major river systems, and here if we see it on the map, we see that this is the river Indus and the tributaries. This is the river Ganga and this is the river Brahmaputra. So, these three major river systems, that is the river Indus, the river Ganga and the Brahmaputra river, and their tributaries that are there to be found in the northern plains. Now, this plain is formed by alluvial soil. Why? Because over millions of years, the alluvium in a vast basin, which is lying at the foothills of the Himalayas, have resulted and formed this fertile plain. That is why we see that this plain, this northern plain, is extremely good for agriculture. There's a lot of agricultural production over here. The production is very good. So, all factors are favorable. That is the reason why it is very good for agriculture. If we talk in terms of the area, it spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer, which is quite vast. Then the plain is 2,410 kilometers long and it's broad between 240 to 320 kilometers broad. And this area, this northern plain, is very densely populated area. And there are various factors because of the density of population over here. One is that there's the fertile soil. The soil is very fertile, so obviously it leads to very good agricultural production. Then there is enough or abundant water supply. There's plenty of water available. Then climatically also it has a favorable climate. The climate is very good and the terrain is also very good. So this is what we see, that this plain, which is covering this northern plain, that we see that it has an area of 7 lakh square kilometer and it is 2,400 kilometers long. And because of the favorable conditions, there is a lot of density of population found over here because of the soil, the water availability, the climatic conditions, and which make it very good for the agricultural production. Now we see that these rivers originating from the northern mountains, they slope down, and due to this gentle slope, they result in the formation of riverine islands. Riverine islands means islands found in the rivers. Among these islands, Majuli is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world, and it lies in the Brahmaputra river. Now, the river split into a number of channels due to deposit of silt, and this splitting of these river into channels is what we call as distributaries. Now, the northern plain is broadly divided into three sections. Which three sections we have? That is the Punjab Plain, Ganga Plain and the Brahmaputra Plain. So, the northern plain is broadly classified into these three. That is the Punjab Plain, Ganga Plain and the Brahmaputra Plain. Now, first of all, we'll take up the Punjab Plain. Now, this is the western part of the plain. It is formed by the Indus and its tributaries. The larger part of this plain lies in Pakistan. Some is in India, but large part of it is found in lies in the Pakistan. The Indus and its tributaries, that is the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Bias and the Chenab, originate in the Himalayas, and it is dominated by doabs. Doabs means tract of land lying between two confluent rivers. So this is the Punjab Plain, which is forming the western part of the plain, and it is formed by the Indus and its tributaries, and major part of it lies in Pakistan. So this is the Punjab Plain. Now we come to the Ganga Plain. This is the middle part of the plain. This is the middle part of the northern plain, and it extends from Ganga River in Haryana to the Teesta River. It spreads over states Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, part of Jharkhand and West Bengal. So this extends, it passes through various states, you can see. Third, we have the Brahmaputra Plain. Now this is the eastern part of the plain, and this extends from Assam to Bangladesh. These vast plains have diverse relief features. It is generally presumed that it is plain area, but it has diverse relief features. That means there are variations. There are forests and all also that are found over here. According to these variations and relief features, there are 4 regions. One is Bhabar, Tarai, Bhangar and Khadar. So we have these 4 regions. Now this is, first we take up Bhabar. After descending from the mountain, rivers deposits pebbles in a narrow belt of about 8 kilometers to 16 kilometers width, lying parallel to the slopes of Shivalik, known as a Bhabar belt. And all the streams disappear in this belt. So this is the first region, that is Bhabar. That is, after the descent from the mountains, the rivers deposit pebbles. So this is Bhabar. Then we come to Tarai. This is the south of Bhabar belt. The streams and rivers re-emerge, create a wet, swampy and marshy region. Thick forests are found over here, and there are also lots of wildlife. But most of the forests have been cleared. They have been cut. The trees have been cut over there for the purpose of bringing that land for agriculture. So that is the reason why these forests have been cleared for agriculture, because of the growing demand for food by the people. Dudhwa National Park is located in this region. Then we have the third one, that is Bhangar. This is the largest part. The soil contains deposits which are called kankars. And the fourth is Khadar. This is the newer, younger deposits. Why newer? Because every year one can say that there are a lot of floods. This is the lowest region, the flood region. So it is renewed every year and is fertile and best for intensive agriculture. So we see that how on the basis of the diverse relief features, the classification into 4, that is Bhabar, Tarai, Bhangar and Khadar. And otherwise, the northern plain is broadly classified into 3 sections: Punjab Plain, Ganga Plain and the Brahmaputra Plain. It spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer, and the length is 2,400 kilometers and is broad between 240 kilometers to 320 kilometers. So this is the northern plain, and it is formed by the interplay of 3 major river systems. That is the Indus River, the Ganga River and the Brahmaputra River, along with their tributaries. Thank you.